First, happy Pride Month. Second off, I apologize for the speed of this video. It was the only way I could do it without making this video like 3 hours long. It takes a while for me to make characters and actually be happy with them to the point I want to share them. And even then, there's some characters I'm not the biggest fan of and might go back to fix in my own time. But first I'm going to tell you all what inspired my character designs and what I took inspiration from to make them. For example, the character I'm currently making I'll be naming Maverick, and he takes inspiration from Shuji Gamori from Totally Bound Hanako-kun. I deeply apologize if I said that wrong, but let me be honest with you all, I've only ever watched season 1 of Totally Bound Hanako-kun because that's all I had access to. I think it's out on Hulu now, but I'm not entirely sure as I don't really watch Hulu all that often. Also, for the past few months, I've been trying to get into Welcome to Demon School Rimikun. Even though I really like what's going on so far, I'm having a hard time getting into it for some reason, and it's getting really annoying. But anyways, besides that, his name is Maverick, as I said. He's an incubus, and he works under the Asmodeus family as a librarian. Once again, I'd like to apologize for the speed of the video, as I know some people aren't big fans of videos going so fast, but it's the most I could do without this video being 3 hours long, and I'm not editing that. Now on to the second character of this video, the Arrow Ace Flag, who I'll be naming Jaxx. I've recently started seeing a game called Forsaken on Roblox, and I'm really interested in it so far, as people say it's a good game, so I'm planning on playing it in the near future to try it out. My first introduction to the game, as well as the fandom, was from this video from this person. And even though I'm only using a screenshot of the video, I'm still going to be putting them down in the description so y'all can find them, because they deserve the proper credit. At first I thought it was a one-off thing until it kept happening with this person's videos, and that sent me down a rabbit hole. Yes, that was intended. So as you may be able to tell now, I took inspiration from Mafioso as well as Chance to make this character. As I just joined the fandom recently, I don't exactly know what's going on or the lore of the characters just yet, but I think if I remember correctly, Chance owns a casino and he has a rabbit named Spade, which I just find adorable. As I just joined the fandom recently, I don't exactly know what's going on or the lore of the characters just yet, but I think if I remember correctly, Chance owns a casino and he has a rabbit named Spade, which I just find adorable. This character is actually a remake of one I did last year, because I was trying to do this last year on my Tumblr account, but I burnt out pretty quickly, so I didn't finish it. He is the Pansexual flag, and he is inspired by the rosy maple moth. I actually don't have a name for him quite yet, as nothing feels right. As you may have noticed throughout the video, I am making the characters with the colors, I put in quotation marks, but not exactly the colors, because I want them to be the pride flags, but I don't want them to be too obvious that they are. The reason I went with the rosy maple moth is not only because of how adorable they are, but because they already have the yellow and pink in them naturally, so meaning all I had to add was blue. I don't exactly know what I want this character to be. I'm thinking a Popstar maybe. I know for a fact Maverick is the librarian, as I said in the beginning of the video. Jaxx is I think I'm going to make him a gambler, maybe even the casino owner. I think that makes most sense. I don't know exactly what's happening right now in the speed, build, because I didn't draw any of this, but I don't know what's happening right now because for me it froze, so I'll just wait to talk to you guys in the next character then. If any of you know me from Tumblr or have seen any of my accounts, you know I usually stick to making male character designs, and the reason for that is because for some reason I absolutely suck at female character design. It is the bane of my existence, and I have no clue why. So if most of the characters I make throughout this month are male, please do not come after my head. I am honestly trying. But much like her brother, I made her last year for Pride Month, and she doesn't have a name yet, and I don't exactly know what to name her because nothing feels right for her as well. I don't know if I should make her a pop star like her brother, or maybe even a fashion designer making all his clothes for his shows. I feel like it'd be cute having a little sibling duo, but I don't exactly know what I want them each to do. Unlike most of the characters I've made for this video, they show the pride flag's correct colors more than the others, but that's mainly because I was doing it last year and I want to stick to the same vibe as last year's version of them. Maverick took me about an hour to make. Jaxx took me close to an hour, not exactly, but close. And the previous one, I just guess I'll call him Pan at the moment, he took me about 20 minutes because I already had an idea in mind for him. And she surprisingly did not take me long at all, which I was pleasantly surprised with, as I was terrified making her. For next week's video, I'll be continuing with this series until the end of the month, so I apologize if you're here for funny skits or anything like that, but I really wanted to do this, and I like making characters. They're like, it's one of my favorite things to do.